Welcome back to Chateau Walls. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of Marie, the volunteer who swapped dusting chandeliers for sauté pans. If you've ever wondered what it's like to go from helping out around a historic chateau to running its kitchen, grab your baguette, because this story has it all. Marie first appeared at the chateau as many of us dream of doing, a volunteer, wide-eyed, ready to experience French life. And maybe accidentally break a priceless vase. Her tasks? Everything from cleaning medieval tapestries to helping organize dinner events. But Marie wasn't just any volunteer, she had a knack for solving problems, a sunny attitude, and, it turns out, a hidden talent for the one thing the chateau needed most, food. It all started during a busy summer event. The head chef was juggling more orders than a Parisian bakery at Christmas, and Marie, ever the helper, decided to lend a hand. She whipped up a batch of ratatouille that, according to the chateau staff, was so good it could make a ghost weep. Suddenly, the kitchen noticed, Marie wasn't just helpful, she was indispensable. Soon, volunteers started bringing her favorite ingredients, staff were asking for recipe tips, and even the owner began taking note. It wasn't long before Marie was officially helping in the kitchen, and sometimes, unofficially, calling the shots. But becoming a chateau chef isn't all croissants and champagne. The kitchen had quirks, pantry stockpiles that seemed to have a mind of their own. Marie learned quickly, timing is everything, improvisation is your best friend, and sometimes, you just have to convince the cat that the new pastry doesn't belong to him. Her humor kept spirits high. One day, she turned a mishap with a flaming flambé into an impromptu lesson on fire safety, and somehow charred dessert became dessert legend. It's safe to say, Marie made kitchen chaos look effortless. Months passed, Marie went from volunteer helper to the go-to chef. Staff relied on her for menu planning, guests raved about her creations, and even the neighboring villages wanted a taste of her cooking. She earned the respect of the entire chateau crew, blending French classics with her own twists. And let's be honest, the piece de resistance wasn't just the food, it was Marie's personality. Energetic, warm, and a little cheeky, she turned every meal into an experience. From baking croissants at dawn to coordinating lavish dinners under candlelight, Marie embraced the role fully, proving that passion, humor, and a dash of daring could turn a volunteer into the heart of the chateau kitchen. Of course, life at the chateau wasn't all perfect. There were times when ingredients mysteriously disappeared, when a souffle refused to rise no matter what spells she muttered, and when guests had, let's say, very particular taste buds. Marie faced it all with a grin. She learned to adapt, and sometimes bribed the cat with cream to avoid sabotage. These moments, full of charm and chaos, became the stories that volunteers and staff would share for years. And here's a fun fact, Marie has a habit of turning kitchen disasters into Instagram-worthy moments. A burnt tart? Art. A spilled sauce? Abstract expressionism. Chateau life with Marie at the helm? Never dull. Marie's journey is more than a personal success story, it's a testament to what can happen when talent meets opportunity. She transformed a volunteer stint into a central role, proving that even in a chateau steeped in history, there's room for new legends. Visitors remember the meals, staff remember her laughter, and the chateau? Well, it remembers that the kitchen, thanks to Marie, became a place where history, hospitality, and humor blend perfectly. So next time you think volunteering is just a small contribution, remember Marie. Sometimes, the smallest role can lead to the biggest impact, and maybe even a Michelin-worthy soufflé. Thanks for joining us on this delicious adventure. If you loved Marie's journey from volunteer to chef, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite culinary moment from a trip or home kitchen. And remember, a little humor, a lot of passion, and maybe a mischievous cat can change everything.